Very lucky going into the first turn.
One more left to load. It is the John Deere Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf. Good luck to all. Here's track announcer and the voice of the Breeders' Cup, Larry Colmus.
Pacific Mission is in. They're rolling live. They're off in the Juvenile Fillies Turf. Queen of Hawaii slow out of the gate. Good beginning for Final Accord on the inside, but there goes the Japanese filly Switch in Love to take the lead. Switch in Love will be the pace setter. Celebrity Warrior is away running in second. Brave Deb is third to the outside, moving into the turn. And then toward the inside is Final Accord. Ground support in between horses, then Ultimate Love, with racing 5 lengths off the lead and 2 lengths ahead of Imagination the Lady. Then Valentina, a length and a half farther back. Then Time to Dream, who races up on the outside of Infinite Sky as they head to the backstretch. Pacific Mission is second last. Queen of Hawaii is trailing to a 22.33 opening quarter mile. Very quick opening fraction here for Switch in Love, who heads up the backstretch with a 2-length lead. Celebrity Warrior is second by a length and a half. Brave Deb is third to the outside. Final Accord riding that rail to a 45.96 half mile, racing for the far turn. Ground support is outside of horses. Now comes one inside with 4 lengths to make up, and ground support's making a strong middle move as they round the far turn. Ground support coming up on the outside of Celebrity Warrior. They move up alongside of Switch in Love. From the back of the pack, right behind the leaders, here comes Imagination the Lady on the outside. And gaining ground as well is Ultimate Love in behind horses. It is ground support in front with 1 furlong to run. Up the rail, here comes Valentina. And she's charging through, and Pacific Mission is closing too. But it's Valentina who rides the rail to win it. Valentina close for second. It was either Pacific Mission or ground support.
And a first Breeders' Cup victory for Donica O'Brien. Valentina right there with his father. What a moment.
What a dead hand he played in the paddock. Never
really
tipping.
did.
Oh, man, I think he probably liked her. Look at that. That's great for the family. With such a heartbreak of having his father scratch Precise, the heavy favorite, and then he comes through to win it. Really good reign by Ocean Murphy, who's the champion jockey in Europe this year. Ground saving ride early, splits horses deep. That's just terrific. The heartbreak in this business, your family, that looks like a cinch and with Precise. Yeah. She goes down with a cough, and then young Donica comes through.
Well, you wouldn't have known to bet on her from his comments before the race. That's for darn sure. And she didn't break very well from the starting gate at all. But given the fractions of this race, which were really fast, it actually put her in a pretty good spot. So she was back in the pack, behind the really quick fractions, and managed to save ground, and an outstanding ride as well from Ocean Murphy.
Yeah, the Japanese filly really helped set the pace because Celebrity Warrior was going to be up front. The Japanese filly challenged her, strung the field out enough to make it much easier for a rider to navigate through horses as he comes through the final turn and through the stretch.
Murphy hitting his
up to the rail.
Second Breeders' Cup win for Ocean Murphy. He's the one that rode Marsh Lorraine, his only previous Breeders' Cup win, that huge long shot that Steve Kornacki was talking about from Japan. So 2 huge long shots now for Ocean Murphy in the BC competition.